2 nights ago, we witnessed the people who gathered at the Rainbow Towers lying to each other, celebrating the retirement of one of the most dangerous person who ever presided over our judiciary. They were lying to each other and telling each other what they wanted to hear at that gathering. Vakaungana vachireverana nhema, vachirumbidzana zvokunyeperana kunzi aiwa iwe Lukmalava wakarwa basa zvakanaka. Here is the perspective from those who know Lukmalava's hatchet job that buried the judiciary of Zimbabwe as one of those that have been revered in the region and in the world. Malava turned the judiciary of our country into a sword against opponents of Emmerson Mnangagwa's regime. He is the man who reduced the Zimbabwean judiciary to become the platform of persecution of those who have been opposed to those who appointed him to become the Chief Justice. He would knife those who did not want to pander to his whims paakanga achida kuti adzvanyirire vanhu. Saone njalo ukuthi vadlala ngokuoni ukuthi uMalava vamusebenzisa to oppress abatwana beZimbabwe. There is no doubt that those people who have had experience of his persecution as the Chief Justice would speak like the way I am doing today. Few years ago, Justice Erica Dewere, one of the judges who was impartial in the courts of our country, was persecuted by Lukmalava for granting me bail on a matter and a crime that I did not commit. Lukmalava is said to have instructed Emmerson Mnangagwa to institute a tribunal to find fault against Erica Ndewere, Justice Erica Ndewere, to be fired from the judiciary. Kungonzi chete wapirechi job skala bero iwe Erica Ndewere unofana kuti wewe utikunyudze pfumo. Erica Ndewere was chased away and fired from being a judge for simply exercising her judicial role after she found no end reasons why I was supposed to be kept in prison rather than for me to be granted bail. Nasuno ndopo unoona vachungana paRainbow Towers vachinyeperana kuza murume uyu akanga akapenga, who has been persecuting even judges for delivering their roles and duties in the judicial delivery system of our nation. Erica Ndewere, up to today, she is suffering for no any apparent reason, but simply for having granted job bail. What kind of a Chief Justice is that, who would persecute his own subordinates for exercising their duty as a judicial officer? This man anga in perpetuating the oppression of our own people. Many judges have been living under terror of this guy. In my cases, I have to hear that Malala akanga chitimi. We say before you deliver that judgment, you only botanga ndaona kuti manyora kuti kudi. This is the man who presided over the persecution of Emmerson Mnangagwa's opponents, using the judiciary as a platform of fighting political wars, which he was not part to. He is the person who was directly involved in my case where I was kept for 595 days in prison. I was kept for 595 days in prison under the supervision of Lukmalava. They would hold luncheon meetings ku Chinese restaurant ku Milton Park. Akagaraya nana Ziambe nana Virginia Mabiza. Could you say he is the enemy of the state? How would a Chief Justice label a citizen of the country opposed democratically so and constitutionally allowed in any democratic dispensation to the regime? Kumudi, he is the enemy of the state. They presided there vakaita meeting chavo vachiyamba Chinese resident Milton Park when I was in prison for 595 days. Vakativo Job Scala is the enemy of the state. We must make sure that he doesn't come out of prison. We have got eyes and ears on the ground of those people who do not support their nonsense to persecute other people. Akanzwa Malawa na ziyabe na Virginia Mabiza achida meeting pa Chinese restaurant ku Milton Park. Job Scala anafana kuti afire mjere. A whole chief justice ndiamwa kwena makaunganira paita mchireverane nhema panapa kuti Malawa akanga akapenga akanga achita zvomutemo. Mutemo wokwani uyoyo wakadaro. A whole chief justice labeling a citizen of Zimbabwe an enemy of the state because he's opposed to Emmerson Mnangagwa. Hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro. The man who has destroyed the fabric of our judiciary since time immemorial in Zimbabwe is none other than Luke Malawi, the worst chief justice ever to preside over the judiciary in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has had several chief justices since our independence. The first black chief justice was Chief Justice Enoch Dumbuchena. The jurisprudence he wrote number judgments ake. They are reported in law reports all over the world. Go to South African law reports, you will find the jurisprudence which Chief Justice Enoch Dumbuchena created. Go even into the British law reports. You will find Enoch Dumbuchena's judgments during the period he was the Chief Justice are recorded. Kukazoyawana Gabe, Chief Justice Gabe. The history is very clear on pursuing the judiciary to be an impartial arm of the state in our country. Even the one who many people have been criticizing, but who authored several jurisprudential judgments for the nation, our Chief Justice Uyumdara Oguswashaika. Godfrey Chikausiku. These were the Chief Justices who knew what they were doing. Under the Chief Justiceship of Luke Malawi, political opponents of the regime suffered brutal incarceration like the ones that people suffered during the period of colonial regime. There is no difference between Luke Malawi, reign as the Chief Justice in Zimbabwe, and the reign of the Chief Justices during the period of colonialism, who have been denying nationalists and freedom fighters their freedom. How many people have been denied bail and suffered pretrial incarceration in our country? James Wantimba and the 78 Avondale, the Avondale accused persons, Watagara 5 months in pretrial incarceration in prison under the supervision of this so-called retired Chief Justice Wamanga Mchikwera Mchinyeberana pano pa Red Towers kuti akaita zvakapenga mujudiciary yeZimbabwe. Blessed Mhlanga suffered many days in pretrial incarceration. What kind of a judiciary is that? Which he presided over. Mas Babawe Shanduko up to present is in prison. Ari mjerezo mas Babawe Shanduko. Ngawo kuti lavana vabhemi mpanje. Mokusnife Gluya Makoneni. Vatai uMalawi vele wasebenza elizweni lethu. So Chief Justice. Akula into esonjalo. Vasinampanje neGlu wonyengerana kuti andethi nomukuza. A man who destroyed. Do you imagine a man losing 2 years of his life like what I did in prison? This time Mosha ndakapara. Dobuda washava Mosha yacho. Kushava kuzama kutsamba zamba. They failed to find anything against me. Apa manchegeta 2 years of losing 2 years of your life in prison. Pastor Makaya kapara. Nokuna kwa muna hekara matari. Nana siyabe nana Virginia Mabiza. Kultom taurisa say Job Scala safi. And you think these are things that we must really take for granted. The only jurisprudence yakatisiira isinakana nebasa yekupenga ndeyekuti where are the V11s? Iwe zvino munhu wese anongoti nyangwe nomwana mutuku akangodai noti tipe ma-V11 tipe ma-V11 ndozvega zvakangogona kutaura vanhu vanenge vaitotaura vachitomuseka. They will be laughing at him kutaura zvama-V11 zvizvozvezvo. A man who persecuted me and many other Zimbabweans for their political beliefs, and you want us to take that lightly. And vokwera muchimurumbidza senhema panapa. Don't guess check got my V11. Chaitaura chiya kuti uisa ma-V11 iwe chavisa uisa ma-V11. A judge or a Chief Justice or a magistrate who transforms a court to a political platform is not fit and proper for the job. a magistrate, a judge, or a chief justice who gives his or her subordinates instructions to carry out injustice in the name of political correctness is not fit and proper for the purpose. A magistrate, a judge, or a chief justice who strive for political recognition in the bench, on the bench, rather than through applying the law, is not fit and proper for the purpose. That was Luke Malala. Luke Malala is the worst chief justice in the history of our justice system in Zimbabwe. A man who destroyed our judicial. There is a need for us to revamp and restore confidence in our judicial system in our country. Many opponents of the regime have suffered on the hands of Luke Malala's administration of our judiciary in Zimbabwe when they have not committed any crime. And the main example is myself. Andogara madare uyu zima meetings avaita tine vanhu vanotinzwira nokuti udza achita zvima meetings zvezeve zvokuti Jobs kana tomukuvadza sei tomupanisha sei nokuti he is the enemy of the state. Munhu wachief justice uchigara zvimatare navazhambe navavirginia zamanga tandizvizivi manga kunyorera ndakazizivi zvese zvamanga muchiita muchikwera muchitigara matare okuti motikuvadza sei vanhu imimo. You think I'm a fool? I don't know that. Wazi uri chief justice wechinyi? You are gone.
The acting president of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Honorable Dr. Kembo Lugish Mohadi. The Honorable Chief Justice Luke Malala. All protocols observed. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I was listening to all the accolades which have been given to the Chief Justice for a job well done. But what has not been mentioned, and sorry, Chief Justice, history must be recorded well. He has become Chief Justice of the Republic of Zimbabwe because of one thing, that is the son of the soil. He is a liberator. Most of you might not know that the Chief Justice played a major role for the liberation of this country. When they were incarcerated in 1973, he, together with 180 of his colleagues, some of them, you all know them, they became politicians. The late witness Mangwende, Dr. Simba Makoni, they were all. And when political activism became high, and I'm saying this because that's when, as liberation movements, we got so many people coming to the war. And so he played this major role for what Zimbabwe is today. So today we will throw a toast for him and my sister, Madam Eunice Malala, for what they have gone through. In 1973, after being arrested, they were not allowed to go back to their hostels, to go back to their lecture rooms to pick up all what belonged to them. So others chose. Then the other, to be politicians, he chose to do law. And what did he aim to do? To see justice being implemented in Zimbabwe. Well done.
So I see Job Sikala's anger because when General Chiwenga was speaking, he was praising Kembo Mohadi. And some even believe that he was not Kembo Mohadi, Luke Malala. He was over-praising the former Chief Justice, Luke Malala. He is a man who oversaw mass killings which happened in 2018, no action taken. He's a man who oversaw the killings which happened in 2019, no action taken. All along, all the persecution which we have seen, the judiciary has failed, and he was leading the same judiciary. So I understand the anger of Honorable Job Sikala at this point in time, kuti vana vanga vakaungana vachinyeperana. Because indeed, they were not telling each other the truth. They never had time, or they never found time to tell each other pavakatikanganisa nepavakatadza. As the Chief Justice is a man who was supposed to make sure kuti justice is delivered. So Opo Wachingono spent a very long time in prison during the days of Luke Malaba. Although he was being sent in Amafidi to go and spy on Job Sikala. When you're looking at that, it's madness. Bana Joanna Mamombe, they were persecuted during the same time. Yakema Luke Malaba, Ari Chief Justice. We have seen, the arrest of Job Sikala, spending nearly 2 years in prison for him to be acquitted. And Luke Malaba never acted on the magistrates who denied Job Sikala bail, who convicted Job Sikala wrongly using bogus laws. No action taken against such rogue elements. When the judiciary was being taken down the drain, Luke Malaba was there, watching, clapping hands, and helping Mafidi and others, only for him to speak on his exit. In as much as people would take or would take note of his last words as the Chief Justice, the truth remains the same. You cannot become a saint at last. Pesapa ongori nunzva tunzva wozonaka nekuti wakuenda. Izvozvo ndo zvinhu zviri kurambwana naJob Sikala panapa. And for the general to be, making Malaba look like he's a saint, personally I think it's totally wrong, because if was a Chief Justice vangadai vakatoona nyaya dzecab 3 dzikuti no, idzi nyaya this is nonsense, nyika ingatorwe kuendeswa into the gutters, vangadai vakaita fast track the hearings dzenyaya dzese dzakauya before the Constitutional Court, vakatodismissa nonsense dzese idzi dzakamiswa kare kare. That must be known kuti chese chinhu chikadai chakadeclarewa null and void by the Constitutional Court, and ndo the last court, zvichireva kuti vangadai vakavhara kuronga kwese kwatiri kuona kuchiitika nhasi. He was there, he had the capacity, he had the power, but he failed. Saka tikatarisa isisu 2018, he gave a false judgment about the 2018 elections. Saka murume wekuti we cannot give him credit. So for those who have been asking the video of Luke Malaba yaakazotaura, I'm going to place the video right here. Yaakataura about kuti ngatidye se munhu wese achibenefita and so forth.
There's no right to poverty. No one should be poor in this very rich country of all the gold we have. Even underneath the houses that we occupy, there is gold. And let us all share that gold. Thank you very much.
So saying these words so that he can be accepted by the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe, to me, it does not serve anything. That is the reason why, as a people, we need to stand in solidarity with each other. We cannot give credit to Luke Malaba 100% in terms of how he performed, how he presided over the most ruthless regime in the history of Zimbabwe. No accountability, nothing. Kudzvanyirira chete chete varipo vachiomberera maoko vachipembedza zvinhu zvisingaite. So I think time must come where we tell the truth as it is. These people, they were part and parcel of the oppression of the people of Zimbabwe, including Vanachiwenga vacho. So it would take courage for them to liberate this nation because ndo vakakonzeresa nyakanyaka dzese idzi, and then say we have done our part, we are retiring, we are leaving politics, we are going home. It will take courage, it will take leadership. Ndo zvingatoita kuti vana veZimbabwe vagonewo kuti at least kuvarume ava. Saka I agree with Honorable Job Sikala on this one. But having said it all, let us remember kuti Malaba mashoko ake ekupedzisira ndeyekuti goridhe renyika riri kubiwa. That revelation is very important. He is agreeing with everyone who is speaking pamusoro pekubiwa kwegoridhe raakati aiwaka itai kuti poverty ichipera munhu wese anga achidya. We have a lot of potential in Zimbabwe munomu, but the leadership which we have is graduated panyaya inonzi plutocracy. They are looters of par excellence. And